Hey there, hi there, ho ho there, as Bob Pinciotti would say. Dante's Game Room back with another quick pickups video. This time it's actually in my box from Four Color Fantasy in Winchester, Virginia. I was actually nearby there. I took my gaggle of kids to see the new movie Migration, which was pretty good. Recommend it. It's funny. And then afterwards, I stopped by there, and there was actually some artists there, but there was only one artist left there when I showed there. That was Hobbs Holick, and so I picked up. I always like to support local artists, and so I got. And he had just come up with the fifth issue in this series. Um, so I bought all five of the books, and he had some stickers and paper dolls. Cool little thing. But this is a fuzz bucket or fuzz bouquet. He's as he explained it to me. I haven't got to read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna read it right after I do this video. Um, that he's actually his dream is to become a cheesemaker, but he's so fuzzy he can't stop from getting fuzz in his hair and his cheese, and nobody wants hairy cheese. So he sees a want ad or like one of those job ads for a dragon slayer. So he fashions a sword out of cheese and tries to do that job with as much success as he did with the cheese making job. So he's really not good at either job. But I love the way the artwork. He said he does the cover. He did it with acrylic, which is a medium that's real hard for me to use. It's like painting with jello with jelly with me. So I'm more of a watercolor guy. But I respect anything that like I can't do. But he said he did it with acrylic, and look, the art looks cool. He even autographed all the issues about which was cool, and I thank him for that. But if you get a chance to check it out. It's Hobbs Holick. Holick is the artist, and on Instagram you can find him. And then there's like fuzzbouquet.com, and you can look it up, and you can order his work. Like I said, shout out to him. His name's Hobbs Holick. And show some support. Like I said, I like the cartoony aspect, and he said the art style is reminiscent of the old Hobbit movies from like the 80s. And I'm a big fan of that type of cartoon work. So this is a Fuzz Bucket number one, Fuzz Bucket number two, and like I said, he autographed all of them. Fuzz Bucket number three. I love the colors he uses. It's really I mean it's awesome. Same here. Another awesome comic. This is Fuzz Bucket. I don't know if it's pronounced Fuzz Bucket. I assume it's pronounced Fuzz Bucket because bouquet is spelled a little bit different, and Fuzz Bucket sounds cool to me. So Fuzz Bucket. And this is chapter 5. This is the newest comic book that he just came out with. And if you're in the area, you can call Four Color Fantasies, and he can drop some off there. They're in Winchester, Virginia, or you can order directly from him and just pay shipping. I think you'll have to look that up. And this is another book that he worked on. He did the cover to this, and this is actually Eric and then Mike and the other girl. I forget her name that works there. So these are actually all these characters that are getting attacked by these skeeters, and this is like the way he explained it to me is it's um, a story about skeeters in Southern Virginia. And I got it because, like I said, Eric's actually another professional wrestler like me. Um, Part of the reason why Four Color Fantasy is my, comic book store of choice, even though it's over an hour away, or about an hour away from me. I live in such a rural area that there is no other comic book stores that aren't an hour or more away from me. So I chose that one to get my box from. Anyway, so these are all the workers and owner of the comic Four Color Fantasies, and this is like a tribute. I assume to like the old EC comics, the horror comics. So check this out as you will, if you will too. And the artists that were on it were nice enough to autograph it too. And this is getting into my regular box because they just happened to be there when I stopped by. So I wanted to show support to local artists. So I bought everything I could. But this is now getting into my regular box. I just found out that they're continuing the G.I. Joe story from back in the day. So I wanted to get on that before it was too late. So I added that G.I. Joe to my box now. And then we got and that's G.I. Joe 301. And then we got Detective Comics issue 1077. And of course this is the Rom V story arc. I always recommend, of course, Batman, but Rom V Detective Comics, and then it's Chip Zdarsky that's on the regular Batman. The titles are both doing really good right now. I got to catch up, so it's awesome that I have these. Issue number 1078, Detective Comics. Issue number 1079, Detective Comics. Then issue 1080, Detective Comics. And then we got Dawn of DC Batman 139, Chip Zdarsky. The Explosive Mind Bomb Begins. I love me some Joker. Dawn of DC Batman number 140, Legacy issue number 905. Once again, I love me some Joker. And Batman 141. And then my favorite character of all time, Spawn, number 347. Spawn number 348. And this is it's my favorite character, but I've fallen behind. I gotta catch back up. I think really from 320 onwards. I just haven't had the time. I've been really busy and got COVID twice and dealing with long COVID and chronic fatigue syndrome. It makes me exhausted. I'm trying to do my own comic books too, so it's just I don't have the time to do everything I want to do. But this is a Gunslinger number 26, Gunslinger number 27, King Spawn number 28. I think that's a cool cover. King Spawn number 29. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is a series I recommend if you haven't caught on to it yet. Saturday Morning Adventures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's number 7, cover A. I'd hop on it. It's a good book if you're a fan of the Ninja Turtles like I am. Saturday Morning Adventures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 8, cover B. And then we got Saturday Morning Adventures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 9, cover B. The road to 150 begins here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 145. The road to 150. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 146. And then this is something new I just added. I'm a big Star Trek The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine Voyager fan, like that timeline in the series. So when I found out they came up with a new series, I was like, I gotta have that. So I've added Star Trek to my box. And then we got Star Trek number 15, cover A. That's a cool cover. And Glass and Bone Part 3. So those are my comic books from my box that I just picked up. Like I said, if you haven't seen Migration the movie, I took my kids. We enjoyed it. It was a good movie, funny. And then, like I said, Hobbs Holick, Fuzzy Bucket. If you want to support him, please do. I know, as you can see, I certainly have. They're up to issue 5. You can go back and buy all the issues, catch up from number 1. And then you got Skeeters here. So, until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps in the algorithm, I guess, I've been told. So, I appreciate that. And then have a good time. Dante's Game Room out. Bye-bye.